Welcome to London's Greatest Gangster. I just let you know that this is the third time we're doing this introduction because one, we had two old codgers who ain't got a clue about technology, yeah, and two, I keep bringing someone's name up that I don't want to bring it to. It's not fair to him. So, Crash, how's your father? Right, what a lot of you don't know, Terry went out this weekend to the Maxilla Club, and Maxilla owned a football club, which is in Ladbroke Grove, and all the old pensioners like him, yeah, look at him, look like a Grim Reaper, yeah. They all met up, and so Terry first of all would like to say a great big thank you. So Terry,
yeah, so I'd like to say thank you to all the boys from the Maxilla football team. We turned up on Sunday. Nicky Jago, Dave Miller, Paddy Lacey, and the rest of you, Snowy, myself. It was a great afternoon, and we had a lovely time. And I will say thank you to Tony Sayers' daughter for doing it. And Tony, when he sees us, he was overjoyed. So all those that turned up and made the day for him, thank you very much. It was beautiful. Thank you.
Brilliant. Nice, didn't invite me though, yeah. I can play for we invite me. Anyway, I'd like to dedicate my podcast to Craig, Karina Stevens, Sandy Bartlett, Steve Bartlett, Karina, you help me all the time. I put my man, and her husband, great man, brilliant man. And Billy Kennedy, brilliant power of mine. Craig, Billy Kennedy. So now, oh my God, this podcast is about when loyalty to the game takes you away from the one you love, Terry. This is the one. And I'm doing this podcast. You won't see this podcast on Marvin Herbert. You won't see this podcast on James England. You won't see this podcast on Ben Hatchett. You won't see the podcast on Bang Bang Radio. You won't see it on Sean Atwood. And the reason you won't see it is because this is real. This is a bit where you got hurt. You know, I got hurt. It hurt me real bad. Because I hurt the one I love and he hurt me back. Crash. But out the bad comes the good. And here I am as a man, and I told you it's an educational show. So here we go. Enjoy the show. Watch the ride and let's slide. Crash. So, one day when I'm walking through the story of life, I met a jewel in the crown, diamond green eyes, pearl teeth, and a smile that blocked out the sun. Crash, please believe, please receive. And I loved it. But the problem I had, when we left the laser drone, which was a great big nightclub in Peckham, we brought the Scala. Well, anyway, we had a snooker, but we turned it into a nightclub. And because the nightclub was in North London, and there's quite a reputable family in North London, I wasn't sure if we was impeding on their manner or if we was going to upset them. And so, in order to pick Ryan, who owns the Scala, who's my baby, who I love very dearly, I haven't seen for months because I'm like a dog with a bone, and that's why this podcast is putting things to bed. So Crash, how's your father? Because Ryan was my baby, and that's the thing about me. I don't work for money. I don't work for my babies. My baby, and the thing with me is, as any mum, just like any mum, I will not move, regardless of what's in front of me. I will not, I don't budge. You're going to shoot me, you're going to kill me, I won't budge, because no mum, if she really loves her babies, will move. Most mums will protect their baby, regardless of any price or cost.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Crash.
Absolutely.
He don't know. I'm his baby, out of him.
My mum couldn't wait to get rid of me.
I'm not surprised. I can't wait with you. Crash. I'll tell you, Crash. So anyway, here we go, Crash. So anyway, So what happened? I loved my baby. He was brilliant. I loved it. But the problem was, I was still a soldier. I was still a member of Psychopaths Anonymous, keeper of the Dead Man's Bible. And during the transition from laser drum to the Scala, during the transition, I hadn't had time to debrief. So even though I loved him, and I didn't know how to show my love because I was still in soldier mode. I still hadn't debriefed. And because of that, and because I thought we was going to have trouble I had to push him away because, as Terry said in the earlier podcast, this is Crash, how's your father? If you've got someone you love, you won't do what you have to do. And I did love him, but I suppose I had to love Ryan and the game even more. And I love it, man, and so I hurt him. But here's the joke, yeah. When he got rid of me, you see, I didn't realise when you're in a relationship, it's all about being happy in it. But when he left me, which was down to me, I thought it was all about winning and losing. Yeah, I'm at war. Yeah, I tell you, I'm at war. And let me tell you about the war. See, cocaine, yeah. When you're armed with cocaine, yeah. Let me tell you something, just in case you're confused. So please believe and please receive. Okay, let me tell you something. Listen to me. I don't want you to make the same mistakes as me. Yeah? Now, cocaine, yeah? It was funny. A fella said to me the other day, Fish, what's your favourite gun? I said, I don't have a favourite. They all do the same. And I explained to him, one of the most powerfulest guns I've ever seen is cocaine.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, man, trust me. Mate, tell me. See cocaine? When it's in your hand, yeah? You can't see it. When you pull the trigger, oh my God, you can't feel it. But when you empty, oh my God. Terry, you just want to do it all over again. Trust me, mate, all over again. But the only difference between this gun, Charles, please believe and please receive. This is for you. Treat this podcast like Christmas Eve. That's what it is, a gift. Listen, the only difference between this gun and all the other guns you'll ever see, please believe, is, you see, this gun doesn't only shoot others. It also shoots you as well. And this gun comes at different prices depending on. So anyway, when I left him, I spent £20,000 shoveling up my nose. Oh my God! I put so much cocaine up my nose because I was hurt from him leaving me that the Alps asked me if I had any snow to help them. They went out there. They got any snow to help them, so they pulled the out. And now the problem is when you when you take cocaine and you're a member of Psychopaths, or you're not a member of Psychopaths, when you take cocaine and you take drugs, everything you see, everything you touch, everything you do, and everything you say is called just call me drugs. And that's what the problem. You just take it and I mean if I told cocaine today that I was Terry Oakley, the cocaine would agree with me and tell me I'm Terry Oakley. You know what I mean? Grim Reaper. But the Grim Reaper.
Is that why I keep getting all them black looks?
Oh, no, I take that. See what I'm saying? There's no need for that. I was being nice. He's digging it. He take the pig. He take the dig. There's no need for it. Yeah, he did one about the watch. Remember the watch? No, okay. We get on. He's going to take me fishing. I'm not seeing it. So anyway, I took this cocaine. Listen, I was shoveling. Now I was in. Also, I was going to war with them, and that's what I said to them. Don't go to war with me because I'll be too long, too strong. And even to this day, I've been at war. But the headache is they weren't at war with me. And this is what I need people to understand, that the whole war was just in my mind. And most people, when you think about it, when you go to war with somebody, you don't really go to war with them. You go to war with yourself. And that's why when you go to war with yourself, it's so damaging, so hurtful. And that's why, like doctors, you should never analyse and treat yourself, otherwise it's all the wrong thing. And so Crash, how's your father? I was at war. I had sea to air missile phone lines. wait. And everyone was saying, "Oh, Fish, let him go." So, listen, I was in the trenches.
Was you paranoid? And did it?
No, I'm paranoid. I was just in the trenches. I was just at war, a soldier at war. But there wasn't a war. It was an imagined war that was going on in my head, Terry. Does that make sense to you? And that's why I'm bringing this podcast to you. I need you to understand that like, I was hurt. And when you're hurt, you shouldn't really turn to drugs or alcohol or any, because it's the worst time. Because the problem is when you only start talking to alcohol, drugs, it will believe everything you say, and it can lead you down the long road. I mean, it could have if I wasn't lucky enough to have people like. I'll tell you what saved me. Remember the day I got your wife to speak to Sandy Bartlett? Yeah. Well, just like the police, I have what is called a gold command. And so sometimes, like when you're keeping a dead man's party or something, you sometimes have to go to gold command, the advisors, the generals, who steer the operation. And it was going to Steve Barlow, and thank you, man. I spoke to him, and Steve said that, he was the one who managed to finally bring me to rest and do this cocaine. And what happened was, just to show you, I mean, I know you saw them on the podcast. Wow, yeah. But this is the real deal. Now, my boyfriend, he moved to Spain, yeah. And I was like, okay, what you think you moved to Spain? Yeah, an issue. So guess what I did? Right. I learned Spanish. And when I tell people I did a degree in Spanish, they all look at me like I'm off my nut, yeah? They all look at me like I'm off my nut. And I'm just talking. Without if I turn it the right way round. And I'm just talking shit, but no. I did Spanish. I learned Spanish. And that's the problem with me. If I tell you, yeah, if I tell you I learn Spanish, yeah, or whatever, I will learn it. Listen, mate. And that's, wow. He has gone to Spain, so I've learned Spanish to go and get him. Now that's a psychopath phenomenon. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, wow. So I did a degree to go and get him. That's the mindset we are. And that's why I'm doing this podcast. I've got this book. I need to tell you the truth. This is how scary I was. This is how mad I was. But nothing to do with him. He was just going on leading on. And it took me, I went to, I had to go to prison. And that gave him a bit of respite. And Ryan and his cousin. So they had a bit. But the problem was, prison was, you see, at first I thought I'd lost Ryan. I thought I'd lost the Scala. I thought, mate, I lost nothing. I lost nothing at all. It was all about being happy. And the greatest thing about me, Terry, the greatest thing about being happy was crying. Listen, I absolutely loved prison because I was built for prison. What I'm telling you is, remember I told you I'd always been a soldier. So, Terry, being in prison, yeah. Being in prison was just confined to barracks. I was just confined to barracks. And the reason I love prison, every time you come out your door, ooh, you don't know if you're going to die, Terry. You don't know if you're going to get stabbed, hot water. So it was great for me because I could use all the skills that I had inside me to stay alive in prison. You know what I'm saying? And the thing was, prison, I had a job, so I had responsibility, just like responsibility. I had to keep all the prisoners alive. I was the negotiator between the screws.
Well, but didn't you save a couple of people in prison?
Oh,
you
know, I saved a couple of people. But, what I'm trying to say is, I spent $20,000 of my brother's money. And what I wanted to say is, I went to prison. But most people see prison as a bad thing, whereas me, I embraced it. I did what I had to do, got on well with everyone. Most people used to say I used to run the prisons I was in, on the wings, but I just wanted to make everyone happy. The officers happy. And so anyway, I learned Spanish. I did a degree in Spanish. Habla españoles, bien. And I always say that a lot because I always say it. Español grande y fuerte, which means I can speak it big and strong, but no personas hablar. So I had nobody here to talk to. And therefore, as I've come out for the last 7 years, I've I wanted to get my results from university, but I couldn't find them. But hey, don't worry. I'll do it another podcast. So I just wanted to show people how, man, I've learned Spanish. I mean, come on, mate. I said, I'm a little loon. And so, to tie with that, the cocaine crash out of your father, I was at war, trust. And when I finally came out, so I've done 10 years in the nick, 10, and I'm still at war now. No, I'm still at war, so I'm thinking, right, let me go and finish off my job. That was the mentality I had, because I hurt the one I love. Ryan and Scala had to push me away because it was their cousin, and then Crash, I got nicked doing the great tranny robbery, and then Crash got to prison. So even when I came out of prison, I was still 100% switched on, and soul utility. And prison, for Psychopaths Anonymous, Terry, Crash House, you're fine. Please believe, please receive. When I say please believe, please receive, what it is, I want you to receive this information and keep this information to help you, And when I Crash, come out of prison, I was still switched on, still in soldier, man. And so I learned Spanish, and but the problem is, there's a saying, Terry, it's all over bar the shine. Is that it?
Yeah.
But the problem is, I went back to front, and so Crash, if I'm angry with you and I'm shouting, I'm not shouting at you to hurt you. I'm shouting at you just to do it this way, and then all go. But people sometimes take the shouting as intimidation or violence when it ain't. The problem is, it's when I go silent. That is when you have the problem. So when it's all over by the shouting, for me, it's a different way around. The shouting, if I'm shouting at you, Crash out your fire, but you've had the result. Trust, you've had the result if I'm shouting.
When it stops.
Yeah, but when I stop shouting, start going to work. I start going to work. Jeez.
I'm glad he likes me. Well, he told me he likes me.
I know, who's it I like him? I don't even like me. I don't even know him. You're being nuts. Yeah. So great. I love him. His wife made a beautiful dinner today. Karina, she made me a beautiful dinner. Crash, Sandy, crash. And so, I want you to understand, And then you understand that I never understood. It's relationships about being happy with each other. And sometimes if you can't make the person happy that you're with, Crash out as your father, they will leave. And they're not leaving you to hurt you. Anyway, I came out of prison, Crash out, and my brother died, and my one I loved decided to come and see me. But even that, I took as a bad thing. But I thought, well, hold on, Crash. I've been out, damn, my brother died. You had about 4 or 6 years to come and see me. Now my brother died, you come and see me? Come on, that's scum, dirt and filth. That was because you thought my emotions were down? Death don't hurt me. I don't treat death like that. Death don't settle. Death is a good thing. Death is when people die, they are free. Yeah. When you're holding on to a death of someone and hurt yourself and using their death to disappoint yourself and hurt, mate, then you're not respecting their spirit. The death of a person's spirit is there. You're supposed to use it to help you and guide and make you happy. So the death of my brother, but he chose that time. And when at least he come away. Why didn't you come before my brother? What, you thought my guard was down? And the thing was, when he came, what he didn't realise, I had to discuss meeting him with Gold Command. And so Harry, my boy Harry, my son Harry said to me, crack look fish. I said, Harry, look, do I really want to meet him? Okay. But he said, look, go and meet him. See what you say. If you're still not happy, you still can do what you want to do. And it was quite funny because where they had made the miscalculation, he really should have stayed away because I've been away in 10 years. He had grown. I didn't know what he looked like. So the meeting gave me a chance to see him and find out what I was looking for. And when he didn't come, so remember, I spent 20 rand up the nose going, mad Crash, yeah. Listen. I'm punching brick walls. I am on it. And when I did meet him, it was quite funny because I mean, I loved it. The meeting, I mean, he only spoke about himself, never asked how I was there. But hey, that's the different mentality. Yeah, yeah. And spoke about his life and what he's doing. I suppose he still had fear. I don't know. But anyway, but it was great though. It was a little 10 or half hour we had together. I felt like I was back with him again. And yeah, I mean, and I was actually going to Madrid this year. I'm not gonna lie. If you go on my Facebook, it would tell you it was my last carnival. And I couldn't tell people what I was going to do. So I just had to make it, I was just a joke, but I was actually going to Madrid to go and see him, not to hurt him, just to say, oh, here I am. Oh, I am. What? Now what? Like, did you? But then,
you got any regrets? No, you don't.
No. It's live.
Why?
Look, I'm coming. Terry, I love you. I love you for that question. You know what? I didn't go to Madrid this year. I'm not going to. Because Steve Barlow, as I said, you spoke to him, his missus of Gold Command. Yeah, he he said to me, he taught me an important saying. He said to me, Fish, if you love someone, you let them go. I never knew that. I didn't know it's true. If you love someone, you let them go. And I did love him. I loved him more than I loved myself. And so, I have to concede and say, let him go. And that's why you have to have, when you're a member of Psychopath, you have to have people like this around you. You have to have people like Steve. You have to have people like Karina. You have to have these people around you, because if you don't, there are many people that haven't had no one around them sitting in prison for natural life, 35 years, 25 years, for killing their partners, or where they got the confusion and they let love take them down a dark street. I'm lucky, crash. I always have people to go to, and this is why each and every single one of you need to understand that. Harry, my boy, listen, a diamond. I'm supposed to be the dad. He's now the dad, and I'm the kid. Oh my! Right. And even Harry. I mean, when I had to hurt Harry as well, because being a member of Psychopath Anonymous, I couldn't have kids. So I'd done, I had to push Harry away. But while I pushed Harry was a bit different. Harry's brother upset me, and his brother left him at home. His mum had died, and his brother just fucked off and left him. So Harry inadvertently became my what do you call it? My
foster son, stepson.
Stepson. My son, and but Harry was nothing like me, and but him and Koo, I had to push him away because I couldn't love him the way he should be loved. And I was very lucky. And Gary Brooks is why I always love you.
Was that because you were still in the game?
Yeah. And I was very lucky. But here the luck. My mate's mum, she used to take drugs, but she's clean now. What a brilliant lady. And you are, and on this podcast, I'm going to say, well done, mate. Because to do what you know, and many people can't.
When they get clean.
Well and it was the hard stuff, regardless of what it was. And what it was, her kids had grown up, but when she needed something to do. And so I pushed Harry, because he needed a month, to her, and it worked out brilliant. It was class.
Lovely.
And both of them got on well, and I hope they still do. And Harry now, brilliant man, manager of a company. And it was funny because sometimes I have to make decisions, and pushing Harry there was great, because pushing Harry there to that lady, her son Gary owned his own business, and I've got to be honest. And this is why I had to push Harry there. Harry is now, but Harry is not the skills. He's a brilliant man, top in his trade. And Gary's his dad. Do you know what I mean? It's class.
Yeah, it's a nice story.
Yeah, it's class. But the only problem is Gary hates Harry. Harry hates Gary because they've turned into each other. And so, I wanted to talk a bit about. I need people to know. when you love someone, you're not going to war with them. You're going to war with yourself.
Yeah.
You know, mate. And you're hurting yourself, and you're ruining yourself, and your friends come to you, and when your friends say, "Oh, look, let it go," you know, you're putting on air, man, and you're in trenches, mate. I'm telling you, yeah, I nearly hurt the one I love. I nearly hurt my pals. That's why you have to be careful. That's why I need people like you people, normal people, decent, hard-working people, at my gold command. Okay, because those are the people that understand that and keep us safe, you know. And so I thought I'd bring you this story. I thought I would tell you, you know, you need to know.
It's a nice story.
Yeah, but I think
it's not a story, is it?
No, it's just real. But what I'm trying to say to you is,
life.
How many people out there have been hurt by that because of drugs or because of drink, you know? And I just want people to understand. Look, I always say to people, I will never have a relationship while I'm taking it. Never. Because when you take cocaine and you're there, all you see is the negatives. And I've seen so many of my friends, so many of my pals throw away a good woman or a good man or children for drugs.
You lose a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had 3 brothers. One died. Got 2 brothers still messing about with it. And it's hard, you know.
Yeah.
And people say, I see your brother, I see this, see that. Oh, he was in the state. I don't want to hear it, you know.
Yeah. But
I've never done it.
Yeah. Well, thank God for that.
No, well, you know, but they've lost families.
Yeah.
They've lost their kids.
I know. Man,
and that's, I mean, they have hurt the people they love.
Yeah. Yeah, this is what I'm saying.
It's sad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And this is why I'm doing this podcast today. I want people to know. You know, I mean, we've gone cocaine mad now because in the old days, Terry, cocaine was in the inner circle, innit?
Oh.
But now, every door, every person, everyone, even some of them say they're not doing it and secretly behind the wall, they're doing it.
You see it every weekend in pubs. You see the cocaine shuffle.
Mate, I see it.
Going to the toilet.
The cocaine shuffle.
That's what it's called. Yeah.
I've never shuffled to the toilet. A shovel? You mean the cocaine train? They got that shovel.
Yeah.
Nah, go.
They're passing the ticket, isn't it?
Yeah, passing the ticket.
Pass the parcel.
Pass the parcel. I wish I could pass the ticket. I ain't passing nowhere. No, but, you know, that's why I've done this podcast.
Yeah.
I've done it, but listen, this podcast, man. Did I really want to do it? Oh, did I have to fight to do it? Yes, I did. I still got my teeth. I'm still, you know, like, it was a war. I took on as a war. Only now, no, it's not about war. And the thing was, you know, sometimes I said, you think you lose things. I never lost nothing. You know what? All I've done was gained out of it. I gained. In actual fact, sorry to say this, even though I hurt many people, but, I'm going to have to move around. I lost the scar, I lost one. But you know what? At the end of it, I'll be honest, best thing I ever did. I mean, it created stories, it created happiness. And, you know, and that's why I'm here today. I'm kind of putting it to bed today. I'm kind of letting my boys and everyone involved in come on, it's done, it's dusted. Go live your lives, be happy, live happily ever after. And I hope everything goes well for you. Gavin, my baby, he's upstairs, but in heaven. But hey, cool. So, you know, I don't want you to go through the same misery and hurt and pain. And that's why I always say pain became my friend. And my friend wanted more. So, you know, when I say it hurt me, but not in the way a normal person. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah, like, physical.
Yeah. No, not even. I'm saying it hurt me, but not even mentally. You know, like, it hurt me, but not in the way where you know, like you hit the ground and and I used that pain to come back and to come out. And like I said, I would never aprendo españoles. I never learned Spanish. And you know, I'm going out to Spain soon. Not for him. I'm going elsewhere. My pals there. And you know, it's a story. And you won't see this anywhere else. You won't. You know, no one ain't gonna bear their soul and tell you about the mistakes. So what I'm telling you is, if you're in a relationship now, It's not about winning and losing. You know, it ain't. It's about being happy. And if you're not happy with someone, or you think someone like me, then they have to move on. You can't blame them for that. You can't, especially if you're at home. Come on. So that is why I felt it was very important to do this podcast. And when I fish, you look great and fish, F-fish. And I have made mistakes. But, Terry, making mistakes is what makes an experienced man. And so, as I said, I had to fight this podcast, Terry. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I know.
I had to fight.
I know, mate, yeah.
It weren't easy doing it,
I know you've been wanting to do it because you told
yeah,
me enough
but it
time
weren't
about
easy.
doing it, so,
But hey, sometimes you have to concede, and I'm conceding, but I'm not conceding with him. I'm conceding with me because that's the only place where the war has taken place. But what a war it was! I'm not lying to you, man. Terry. All the things I learned in prison. Where's the? We learned all the things in prison. I got a BTEC, Richmond College, and I've never done that. And I got merits. So where are they? So I got merits, man. I got 6 merit distinctions in. When I get it in, I got merits. What's this one tell? Yeah, man. We just, we got merit. We just done for what's that one? Stress management course. Stress management. Listen, I have more cocaine than the fucking Swindler out of the Alps. Stress management. Right, let's get the black book out. Let's see what we've done in prison. Right, they are the best producer award. No wonder I'm not bad on YouTube. Let's see what else we've got in the magic book. There you are, another radio recorder. Doc Murdoch, you were there. I've got all these fucking cool. I don't know what they. What's this? What's this one, Terry? Physical performance. You're not even gay. What's this one? What's that one, Terry? Adult literacy.
Yeah.
Can't read. Award in introduction to crop. All these things here, Terry. What's this? A spiral?
Yeah.
But anyway.
They're all there, yeah.
Whee! Now with a live that taught me and opened, prison opened so many doors for me, and I've got loads of stuff. But yes, and it was all over. I got to YouTube and over being hurt, over hurting the one I loved and going to war with myself. And I just I want you to look, man. You've got someone in your life that you love, and they split. Don't chase them. Don't hurt them. Always remember one thing. If you love them, let them go.
Yeah.
See you soon. You've got comments and you're having a problem, put it on and I'll try and help you deal with it. But I just want you to know it hasn't all been live and glamour and great story. And the stories are real, and this is real. So I thought, I don't want all the other bollocks about realism. Let's talk about the parts that hurt. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
I wish you all the best. Me and Terry are going to do another podcast in a minute. So Crash How's Your Father. He's going to talk about the farm. It's a mad native farmer. I don't know what he's on. He doesn't know. We're going fishing soon. So, ladies and gentlemen, Terry will say goodbye from...
Yeah, from me, good night. And God bless.
Well, we sound like the two fucking Ronnies, don't we? Yeah. Good night from him. He's supposed to say good night from me.
Yeah.
No, he ain't read the script. Good night from him and good night from me.
Right.
Let's do it again. So I'll say good night from him.
And good night from me.
And he'll quick learner. And if you think why was he sitting here all night, it was because, I'm going to be honest, this podcast I was going to do on my own.
Yeah, but I wanted to hear it as well.
No. But I told his hand halfway through it. I've been holding his hand, everything. I said, his wife thought you turned gay. Glad. So listen, boss, mate, I hope this podcast helped you. I'm just telling you, I'm not invincible. I can be hurt. I have been hurt. Hey, but I've learned from it. I'm back. See you soon.
Bye.
Crash. See that? Don't know what he's on about. He
No.
looked like the Indian chief, didn't he? Bye. Oh,